Welcome to Subramani. The PFRDA has floated a paper saying that how you could withdraw from the NPS. By the way, please subscribe to the channel. The number of subscribers is falling, and please click on the bell icon so that you can hear such stuff from me. There's nothing much to see, but sorry for the digression, but the paper says that the 60% portion, I'm assuming that you can I'm not getting into the percentages you can withdraw, but 60% is what you can withdraw from your NPS, and the other 40% has to be converted into a pension. Of course, it can be 40-60 also. I'm not getting into that. So the 60% which you withdraw, now they want to give you an option that you can withdraw it whenever you want till the age of 75. So you will start the pension at the age of 60 and you have to complete the withdrawal by the time you're 75. This seems to be a good option, and it allows you to withdraw every year or quarterly or anything like that, or you wait at the age of 75, they will convert all that and put it into your bank account. Now, this seems to be a good proposal, but there are no guarantees after you have converted into a withdrawal. Like for example, it's not as though they will put that 60% in a GSEC and guarantee that it will give you so much, right? There's no guarantees. It's not ideally, if they are, let's say if they are taken that 60%, let's say you have accumulated 1 crore, the 40% you have converted into a pension, and the 60% you will be able to withdraw, I think half yearly, quarterly, or with annual frequency. The SLW will have a maximum of tenure of 15 years. So you will start withdrawing at 60 and you will end it at 75. Now this does not make too much sense because of two things. One is you will continue to exist in the same fund that you are, right? So it will be a fund where somebody is putting money and somebody is withdrawing. Now that is very great, because for the fund manager, the advantage is that he need not plan too much for his outflows. He can just let his portfolio be there. As long as his inflows are greater than his outflows, life is great, right? He need not invest. But then managing such a huge fund with so much of size is not going to be very easy. So ideally, the NPS money should be taken and put into say buy an annuity from somebody, saying here is a 15-year annuity which will be broken, and very clearly say this will be paid on the monthly basis or quarterly basis. People opt for it on day one. Exactly like your pension, but your pension is going to be again on a monthly or a quarterly basis. Here you may want to have the discretion. Now the problem is there are no guarantees. So tomorrow if interest rates fall, let's say when you are 60 years of age and the interest rates was 8%, okay, and by the time you are 75, when it is to be withdrawn, the interest rates have fallen to 4%. Your portfolio would have appreciated very well. But let us assume that you retired and that time the rate of interest was 4%, and by the time you're 75, the interest rates have gone from 4% to 8%. You would have definitely lost a lot of capital also, because this is going to be a long duration fund. So you have to have tremendous intelligence in managing this portion at a time and age when you may not be very sharp in your faculties, right? So ideally the government should convert this into again like a pension, or say okay, this will lie here, it will be a zero coupon bond and you will get so much at the age of 75, or you will get so much at the age of 70, at so much at the age of 75. However, telling people that they can withdraw it whenever they want, however they want, on the monthly basis or quarterly basis, looks to be very difficult from a fund management point of view. Also remember that currently the position is everything is taxable, so you may want to withdraw it in a year when you made some losses or you don't have any taxable income. That is the other possibility. The other worry is longevity is a big problem. So today I am not very impressed that you are allowing me to, or you are forcing me to withdraw everything by the time I am 75. Right now, of course, you are asking me to withdraw everything at 60, but so why 75? Why not 90, right? So why not do that? I mean, but what is the big difference in this 60% and 40% if you are going to allow me to withdraw it in lump sum or things like that? I mean, a person who wants to withdraw 60% will withdraw 60% today and convert the remaining 40% into a pension plan. Here you are saying you are allowed to keep this fund as it is and withdraw as and when you need. So which means I would try to withdraw exactly when interest rates fall, right? So the portfolio value goes up and I'll try to withdraw. Will I be able to do the timing so perfectly? Will I be able to do it well? I don't know whether everybody will be able to do it. Will there be a lot of advice available? This is the good time to withdraw, this is the bad time to withdraw. That is also not known. What happens? So I don't know how useful this will be and how well it will get implemented by PFRDA, right? So that is or the NPS people managing the NPS. It's going to be very difficult for the fund manager. It is also going to, when people get so much more choice, they're going to get more confused, saying, oh, should I convert a bigger portion into a pension, because that's going to achieve the same thing. What am I going, will I, is it possible that by the time I withdraw in when I'm 75 years, I withdrew less than what I had accumulated in when I was 60 years? Yes, perfectly possible. The depreciation in the value of the asset because of increasing interest rates is a very decent chance, because these are long portfolios. Let's say it's got a 10-year average tenor or 15-year tenor at which it starts, and interest rate changes by 1%. Your portfolio could fall by as much as 10-12% depending on the duration, taking the interest into account. That is huge for a person who is retired. That is huge. So he may want to actually take, you may want to actually take it and put it into a LIC or HDFC and convert it into a pension. So you got two pensions, one from NPS and one from HDFC, but it's all priced at more or less the same day. The other thing that you can do as an individual is withdraw the lump sum in 4 parts. Withdraw at the age of 60, withdraw at the age of 67, withdraw at the age of 72, and withdraw at the age of 75, and buy annuities with that. Here the advantage is you are not pricing all your annuities when you are 60. Right, a big chunk, 60% you're pricing it when you're 60. The other portion, let's say you break it into 15%, because you got 60%, so say 4 times 15%, so to be bought at the age of 65, at the age of 70, at the age of 72, and at the age of 75. You go and buy pensions with that. That is one way how it can be used. But again, since there are no guarantees, you would not be able to time it so perfectly. So you say, okay, I will hold on at the age of 60. I know I can hold it on till my age of, say, I hope, say 90. So I will buy my pensions, I will buy my annuities at the age of 67, at the age of 72, at the age of 77, and at the age of 80. Right, so at 4 different stages I will buy pensions. Till then, let the money lie there, and again, since I am converting it into a pension, it won't be taxed in my hands at that time as a lump sum. It will be taxed only as the pension that it comes. So that way I reduce the impact of taxation. I improve the pension that I get, because the later that I buy pension, the better rates I will get. So that is an advantage. But from a fund manager's point of view, it could be very difficult, because he or she or the team may not be able to estimate how many people will opt for which option, and if somebody can change their mind. If I tell you I will withdraw every quarter but I start withdrawing every month, or I say I will withdraw every year and I start withdrawing every month, these kind of changes for the manager to adjust will be very difficult. It could become pretty messy. So they should come out with very clear rules and regulations as to how it will work. I also don't like the 75 age cutoff. I think the cutoff should be more like 90. Don't go by the average Indian age, because the people who can buy these kind of products are people who are going to live long. Right, so it's not the lowest end characters who are buying this, right? So the industrialist, if he buys this and he lives till 90, he may want some kind of the ability to stay on till 90 to be able to withdraw. Thank you.